You know, I'm struck with this thing that he talks about the person as an individual is attuned to his emotion. It's more like sensitivity to ourselves and eventually sensitivity to the environment and to the nature where we belong. Now, in particular, in conducting my trainings also, I am very much concerned with the values formation of a person, and that each and every one of us, if we are sensitive to the values that we are carrying, and we are determined to carry it all throughout, if one value that we can carry is being protective of the environment, of the place that we live in, then probably it's the conditioning of our mind. We can start from there, start this value to ourselves, and eventually inspire the work area, the workplace where we belong. For the decision makers out there, it can be a part of our vision, of our mission, the vision that we carry, so that from the standpoint, from just one statement that we carry, we can impart this to our employees, and the employees can live with this principle as a guiding, as a guideline, day-to-day guideline in the workplace. So it's easy. Actually, it's very easy for us to do it, only that we have this mindset, the culture. It's not because we did something wrong in the past, but it's because we need to do this as part of our survival in the future.
There's really a need for healing.
Yes.
Healing of oneself, healing of the earth. As we heal ourselves from a pathological way of life that has been polluting our own microsystem, our ecosystem, which is within these boundaries of our skin, we are bombarding it with so much toxic elements, and even our own emotional toxin, because we're not able to contend with certain emotions. That's why a holistic wellness advocate who abides by this kind of lifestyle recognizes certain emotions, don't suppress this, expresses this instead, but in a decent manner that's not harmful to oneself and to others. So believing in it is not good enough. Really, one has to live by it. And then, as we have more of us espousing this principle, this paradigm shift, we together can vote for our government officers who will put this as a matter of policy, and therefore come up with an economy, a system of governance that will be sensitive to the ecology and to the human person.
And so like climate change is there, we are experiencing it, and so we must do something about it. And how we can we do something about it if we are not into it? So we need to be into it, not only ourselves, not only our community, but the whole system, the economy, the government, everybody. That's why we need the political control, the political will, in order for these policies and our advocacies to be into it, right? Any last words for our audience?
I'm reminded of this story, Stripe and Yellow. These are caterpillars. Strive to go up the pillar. Corporate ladders, government hierarchy, get to the top. But everyone's trying to get to the top too, and there's only one small space at the top. So everyone's pulling down everyone else and forcing oneself up. Then when he got to the top, he found out that there's nothing much in it there, and it's so lonely. And power really is so dehumanizing, because with power comes a lot of privileges, and he found out that all of this benefits from the power that he got, corporate or governing, or as a government officer, really is destroying his very personhood. He's becoming less and less humane, a caterpillar, and in fact he didn't become his full potential, that of a butterfly.
Okay.
Yellow, on the other hand, went inside to a cocoon, somehow parallel to meditating, went in, contemplated himself, and then went through some transformative process and metamorphosed into a butterfly. And with wings, no longer just crawling as a caterpillar, he could fly and get to the top of where stripe was, and even around other pillars where there were lonely corporate executives or presidents maybe, who deluded themselves that power is important. But it really destroyed them. They become less of a human person or less of a butterfly. And therefore, Yellow, who became who achieved his full potential as a butterfly, is free of all of this, trappings of wealth, trappings of power. Now, we have such endeavors, and if you join us, we call ourselves JO Friends, or Friends of the Earth. The only membership fee is friendship, and the only requirement is the promise to take care of yourself and the Earth.
Okay, that's a good ending point. So we had a very, very sensitive and very in-depth discussion about these things. I would like to thank you, Aloy. Thank you so
Welcome.
much, Aloy, for granting my request to be part of our
Anytime.
show, Bears and
Thank you
Woes.
for having me
Okay,
here.
so let's continue developing our full potential. Let's achieve perfection to the utmost limit by being one with nature. And I am your host, Sarah Jane Wan, for Bears and Woes. Thank you.